What is the social structure of a society? Imagine a city where every building, street, and park is connected in a way that keeps everything running smoothly. That's a bit like what social structure does for a society. It's the pattern of relationships and institutions that organize how people live, work, and interact. In anthropology, especially from the perspective of structural funktionalism, social structure is seen as the framework that holds society together, like the skeleton supports the body. This framework is made up of recurring arrangements of individuals, groups, roles, statuses, and norms that guide how people behave and what they expect from each other. At its core, social structure is about relationships, how people connect, communicate, and occupy different positions. These relationships aren't random. They follow established patterns that stay consistent over time. For example, family ties, kinship systems, and community organizations form the basic units of social structure. These units influence everyday actions and larger social processes like politics and economy. Anthropologists look at different levels of social structure. The micro level focuses on small groups like families or friends. The macro level examines bigger patterns, such as entire communities or social classes. Between these, the meso level looks at intermediate groups like neighborhoods or organizations. Each level helps us understand how society functions on different scales. Key parts of social structure include social institutions like family, education, religion, and government. These institutions shape behavior and provide stability. Groups such as clans or clubs also play a role, along with statuses, positions like parent, teacher, or leader, and roles, which are the behaviors expected from those positions. Norms are the unwritten rules that tell people how to act in different situations. All these parts work together to create order and predictability. From a structural functionalist point of view, every part of the social structure has a purpose. The family, for example, is responsible for raising children and passing on culture. Religious institutions offer moral guidance and community support. When one part changes or stops working, it can affect the whole system, sometimes leading to social change or tension. Social structure also shapes how individuals see themselves and act. People learn behaviors by observing their roles and relationships. Over time, these learned behaviors become natural, making the social structure seem normal and unavoidable. But it's important to remember that social structures are created by human actions and can change. Anthropologists study social structure by watching how people organize their lives, resolve conflicts, and challenge or maintain existing arrangements. They look at rituals, customs, laws, and daily practices to see how social structure is built, kept, and sometimes transformed. While social structure provides stability, it is not fixed. Changes in technology, economy, or environment can shift how people relate to each other. For example, urbanization or globalization can alter family setups, work routines, and community bonds, creating new forms of social organization. In short, the social structure of a society is the steady network of relationships, institutions, and norms that organize human interaction. From an anthropological and structural functionalist view, understanding this structure helps us see how societies operate, stay stable, and adapt to new circumstances. By studying social structure, anthropologists gain a clearer picture of what makes social life work and how it evolves over time.